Alright, quick channel update. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 785, so if I can get to 1,000, I can start making money from YouTube again. So subscribe. Other than that, topic of the video, how I'm 20 years old and I've had 10 welding jobs. I made another video like a while ago saying how I started welding at a young age, at 17. How I was getting paid to travel around the country at 17 to weld. Go watch that video. I'll have it linked in here. I'm going to talk about how I've had so many different jobs. I don't know if I said that in that other video, but that's what I'm going to be going over today. So I've had 10 welding jobs in 3 years at 20 years old. So how did I do that? My first job that I got into welding and learned everything was working on water towers. I'll throw some pictures up. I got a few. Loved it. Pretty cool job. I got to go everywhere. Got to go to different province and everything and work. I really liked it. Was okay money for the time. It was good money. I quit that job because the company just was getting so unprofessional. I was told I was going to do my welding test and get my tickets, and they just kept putting it off and off and off. So I wasn't doing no welding tests. I wasn't getting tickets. I was like, this is, if I quit this place, I basically have nothing without a ticket. So I said, well, screw it, quit. Got another job somewhere else. Before this job, I worked part-time, just like as a student. I would only work somewhere for like 6 months at a time. I didn't like working at the same place for a lot, so I would quit a job pretty quick. So this one lasts a year, still currently the longest job I've ever had. So I quit, started with this other company. I wouldn't have quit that job. I was fixing heavy equipment and doing repair services to tractors and loaders and stuff like that, and working in quarries, repairing quarry equipment for the aggregate industry, so like gravel. That was cool. Really liked that job. It was fun. Pretty easy stuff. But it didn't pay. Like, I didn't see a future with the company. Like, I did, and I saw a future with them and everything. Just, I didn't see the paycheck. I knew what my future paycheck would be, and I was not happy with it. So I applied to the Boilermakers union, did a bunch of testing, got into the union, and now the paycheck is definitely worth it and more what I imagined as a welder. So basically, now I pick up the phone and someone will call me, pick up the phone, answer it. They have a job for me. They tell me where it is. I go and do it. It could be anywhere from, I've worked for a company for 14 hours. I've worked for a company for 6 months. It's all over the place. Basically, there's these little contracts these companies get, 2 weeks contract. They'll have a job they gotta get done in 2 weeks. They'll call us. They'll hire guys on like me. I'm an apprentice. They'll hire me on for 2 weeks with a bunch of other journeymen and apprentices. We'll get the job done in 2 weeks, and then we're laid off. You go on unemployment, and you wait for the next call to the next job. So that's what I've been doing, and I love it because you get a lot of time off. You're basically collecting unemployment from the government on your time off, and then when you do work, you're making pretty good money. You can get steady jobs. Right now I'm going to be working till the summer, so overall a year's pretty well. Working 24 out of 30 days of the month, or actually a little bit more. Like, I only have 4 days. I'll be working like 26 days of the month. I only have 4 days off a month, but it's good money, and that's for an entire. And my living expenses are paid for, so that's for an entire year. So you can get solid jobs, or sometimes you run around like I used to. I'll throw up some pictures of what I do and everything now. So basically, how I've worked for 8 companies in the past year and a half. And how did I do that? Union. Being in the Boilermakers union. Just the work it's short-term and long-term jobs, and they come in, and like I said, it's just these companies only need guys for a certain amount of time. You go in, hired on, work for a week, laid off at the end of the week. That's how it works. Yeah, so if you want to hit the like button, comment down below whatever experiences you have, or some feedback or something. I don't know, whatever you want. People comment weird stuff all the time, random shit, whatever. Yeah, if you got any questions, throw them down below. I try to answer them. It may take like me 3 months sometimes, but I'll answer them. And don't ask me for jobs. If you need a job, go out and get one. Don't go on YouTube and comment on some person's. I have so many people that comment on my videos being like, "Oh, what company you working for? Oh, I'm looking for a welding job." Yeah, you're not gonna find it off a guy off YouTube. You're gonna have to go out, apply yourself to the company, and get that job. That's how I've got my jobs. I usually walk in with a resume or something, apply online. I can't help you with a job. So don't comment looking for jobs, but if you want some advice or something like that, sure, comment. If you have advice, put it down, whatever. Yeah, thanks.